Northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. To throw. Howell. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. Third down coming up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a first down.
Let's go now.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
First down throw there is incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over them.
And that is incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And that'll set up 4th down. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Patriots. His 12th touchdown of the year.
Makes the score 8-7. Jaguars
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready?
On the handoff, it's Garendo. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the 1st quarter, but that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere.
He gets free. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Jaguars. the extra point. Up and good. And the Jaguars will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Austin brought in motion. Out of the pistol, it's Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Howell out of the pistol. This one grabbed by Austin. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. To throw is Howell. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. Big strides. Look at him go. And he will score. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, New England. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Catch made by Pickens. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here comes Garendo. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
One more time, it's Garendo. And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going down.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Handoff, running left, it's Pacheco. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
He finds Austin with the ground. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And it's a good, solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
They're on the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Working free downfield. It is Williams. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Back to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed to It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Throwing is Howell. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Patriots are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Now it's Howell. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 47-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up here 1st and 10. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Jaguars. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Pacheco. He'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. Now, faking the give. He's going to air this one out. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jerry Jones. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On first down, here's Garendo. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Garendo. Right back to him on first down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, set.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He's got the tight end there. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
This one caught at the 4.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells. So they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Isaac Garendo, the intended target, coming out of the backfield. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
Let's go now.
Here's a designed run. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Shaheed in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he will have a Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
The reception for Rashid Shaheed. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Howell. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
At the 41-yard line.
Ready.
A handoff to Pacheco. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Howell. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. So we are through 3. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Let's go now. Go.
Howell. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. They'll throw with Howell. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's first and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Austin brought in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
First and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Got it. Ready?
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Hold it ready. 60 bison. 60 bison. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Chap 60. Ready?
In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's take 19. Ready?
To throw is Howell. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Austin brought in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
The throw on the run is
complete to number 10, Isaiah Pacheco. It's a gain of 20. First down, New England.
so the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. They'll look to throw again. This one grabbed by Austin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 15.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Isaiah Pacheco.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his...
And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Patriots!
Since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I want it a million. One in a million. One in a million. One in a million. All right now. You with me? I said, are you with me? Wake up to see my brand new horizon. The world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. And it's been too long and you need some unwinding.